So just before, I just received delivery of my Dell G5 desktop. i5 10700, 16 gig, 1TB NVMe, and a 3070. So I'm curious how big this actually is, considering I was expecting a much bigger case. Ignore my cutting there. So this was mostly purchased purely to salvage components, which seems to be the current way. So we receive a Dell keyboard of not very exciting appearance. Out of the way we go. Onwards to the AU power cable and high quality mouse. Oh, feels brilliant. Air's lighter than this. Well, this is lighter than air. Paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. And one smallish case. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like a bit of a grater going on. Let's flip it. So let's get this baby thing out and have a look. Remove before use. Good tip. I can see why I've been seeing online why these have been getting quite hot. The size of it. It's a baby. I/O is fairly lacking at the rear. And there's the main thing we all want to see. Let's get this up on the bench. So let's have a look up here. Looks like it's pretty easy to get apart. One screw, two screw. Side panel off. And what do we see? We see not much at all. I can definitely see why the cooler is getting a fair bit of hate. Looking at it, it does look like almost a fairly standard stock cooler from Intel. Slightly better, but probably still not enough to cool the 10700 that's in there. Looking further down, we have the Samsung branded NVMe drive down the bottom here. We've got the model number PM9A1. So 1TB NVMe. And let's check out what RAM we got. We have received SK Hynix 8 gig 3200. One thing to note though, compared to most of the other videos I have seen, we are in dual channel. Now, what else do we see around here? So we have further expansion for two 2.5-inch SSDs or SATA drives. That's actually not too bad. One small, almost looks like an 8cm fan at the back, which is something I haven't really seen in quite a while. Looking to the front though, we have a room for a 3.5-inch hard drive. Over here, do note that we do actually have a SATA cable there. So we have one SATA cable, we have two powers going up here with nothing there for it. And looking further down, which I'll just switch this around, the biggest thing that actually does excite me here is there's actually a bracket for the GPU. So a GPU holder for it. That I'd actually like. I wish more cases would have that. Okay, so I might have been hating on the overall size of this to begin with, but it does fit everything that it needs. What kind of power supply we got down the bottom here? We have a 80 plus platinum. Where are we? Max output, 500 watt. If I remember correctly, I thought the 3070s had a higher power requirement than that. Do you want to take this out and have a bit of a look? can get him. No, he's being very stubborn. We do have clearance at the back of the card.
Well, Mr. Burns had done it.
There we go. Well enough. Fits in there so well, I'm not sure how they actually got it in here. There we go. And we are free. So what are we? Very plain looking. So HDMI 3 display ports, all fairly standard. Completely unbranded fans. A sandwich of coolers. And a very plain back. So what my plans for this currently are, funnily enough, I'm going to be downsizing the SSD to a 2.5 inch or to a 500 gig NVMe. RAM I'm going to leave the same. The processor I'm going to change over to a 10400F. The RTX will be going into a different build. And I'm not too sure what GPU will go in here, but this is just going to become basically a budget office PC, which I'm assuming quite a lot of these are becoming that these days. Anyway, that's just having a look at the Dell G5 with the 3070 in there, the 10700F, 1TB hard drive, and dual channel memory. Cooling wise, I'm not too sure what you would actually do here, being that it is using stock mounting brackets, or no, aftermarket Dell proprietary screw holes. So you couldn't really change it to a water cooler or an all-in-one. You could potentially stack a couple of extra fans on here, but that's really not going to help the issue. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.